So the other thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a giveaway of one of these cases, your pick. Doesn't matter to me, I don't need all these cases, so I'd love to give one to you. You'll need to subscribe to my channel, make sure you're subscribed. Follow me on Twitter at @TheChrisTaft so that I can reach out to you through DM. That's how I'll contact you to let you know if you won. I'll remind you about this again at the end of the video, but let me know down in the comments which of the cases that I talk about today you want or are your favorite. I'll pick a winner and I'll let you know and we'll get it mailed out. I am in the US, so if there's any issues with mailing to your country, just please keep that in mind. But I will try and do what I can to get it to you if you're not in the US. All right, so let's get into it. So there's so many choices out there for a phone case. You know, what should you buy? What kind of a case are you looking for? Are you looking for a super heavy duty protective case? Are you looking for just something that prevents scratches? Do you want something that looks stylish on your phone? Do you need a wallet to carry a couple cards and some cash with your phone? There's a lot of different options out there. So which ones should you look at when you're considering buying a phone case? So I've got a number of cases here that I've reviewed in front of me, and I want to talk through my top 3 to 5 phone cases, kind of the daily drivers, the ones that I consistently go back to and review, and really the cases that I love the most. So that's what we're going to do in today's video. If you find this content helpful, my name is Chris Taft. I do phone case reviews. I review technology. I'm trying to produce videos at least once a week, if not more. So give me a subscribe down below and love to have you join the channel. All right, so let's get rolling. So the first case I'm going to start off with is probably my top #1 phone case, the one that I would recommend the most, and that is the Caudabe sheath. I have it right here in black. I also have the case in lightning blue. These are both for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. And then I also have this case for the iPhone XS Max. So I've been using the Caudabe sheath case for quite a while. It's my favorite case, and there's really 3 reasons for that. #1 is super thin and light. It's about 9 millimeters thick. Very lightweight case. The quality of construction, it's got a really nice etching, a really nice texture around the sides and back that add to the grip. And then it is thick enough to provide a level of drop protection. I have dropped my phone in this case. It has survived. About waist height is what you can expect in terms of drop protection, but it comes through. So a super thin and light case adds very little bulk to your phone and does give you an element of drop protection. The Caudabe sheath, that's my favorite case. This is the one that I consistently go back to. Mainly, what I look for in a phone case is I want the thinnest and lightest case I can put on my phone so that I can have an experience that is close to being caseless as possible. That's what I personally go for in a case. If you're like me, then definitely check out the Caudabe sheath. If you want something a little bit more protective from Caudabe, another case that they have is the Synthesis. That case is right here. I really like this case as well. It's a little bit thicker, provides a little more drop protection. It doesn't have the texturing around the back, but on the sides, there is some texture there to add to the grip. So if you're looking for something that gives you a little more protection, a little bit thicker, then definitely check out the Synthesis. Super high quality case. I use the Synthesis quite a bit. And then one last thing from Caudabe before I move on. If you're looking for a phone case that really is only providing you scratch protection, very lightweight case, then you can get the Caudabe Veil. Now this is very similar. You may have heard of the Peel case, or there's super thin cases that are made from companies like Totally. This is Caudabe's version. It's the Veil. The reason I like this case is because when you pop the case on the phone, now you're not getting any protection around the front of your case, so definitely make sure you're using a screen protector. But this case really hugs the frame very tightly so that you're not really getting any sharp grooves around the phone. It just has a really tight as glove fit, or glove tight fit around the phone. And it also does have some texture which helps with grip. Now I'm rocking a pop socket connection here so I can put my my wallet on the back of this phone. But this is what I was using right before this video. So I took this case off my phone to make the video. So if you're not worried about drop protection, if you're very careful with your phone, but you want something that'll prevent scratches when you're setting it down on its back or you're throwing it in your pocket with your keys, then definitely take a look at the veil from Caudabe. All right, so we're gonna get off Caudabe now. Obviously, I'm a big fan of theirs. They did, in transparency, they did send me their most recent batch of cases, but I actually paid for the blue case, so I actually went in and bought that case off their website because I am a big fan of theirs. So I definitely appreciate them sending those cases. Hopefully they'll send some next year as well. That'd be nice. So next up, I want to talk about another company that's probably more popular than Caudabe. I feel like they may be the #1 case manufacturing brand outside of, let's say, your standard Apple case, and that is Spigen. So if you're looking for another thin and light, this isn't going to provide a lot of drop protection, but will definitely provide scratch protection, then you should definitely check the Spigen Thin Fit. The other thing that I like about this case is whatever this plastic material is, it's a hard plastic, so it doesn't really bend, but it's super soft. It has this kind of matte, soft, rubbery kind of texture on the back that just feels really good in the hand. So snaps on very easily. It actually has holes instead of buttons, so you have easy access to the buttons on your phone. It does have a lip around the camera. It will definitely provide you scratch protection. It does have a little bit of protection around the corners, but your phone is pretty open in this case. But I really do like the Spigen Thin Fit. It's about 10 bucks. The Caudabes are about 30, 35. So a very affordable case. Now I also have a metal plate that I've affixed from Spigen into the middle, and I use this to attach it to a magnetic car mount that I use in my car. Another case, if you're interested in Spigen cases, now this is a tough case, and that is the Spigen Tough Armor. This is the version I had for the XS Max. This is a great case. At first, it has that super soft, kind of rubbery matte texture from the Thin Fit on it, but it's a much thicker case. It provides a lot more protection. This is what I've actually, when my family comes to me and they're looking for a phone case, I always buy them the Tough Armor case because I know if they drop their phone, it's going to protect it. But the other thing is, it also has a kickstand. So if you're going to watch a movie, stick it on the kickstand, stands right up for you. Great feature of the Spigen Tough Armor. It has a nice thick lip around the front of your phone, so if you're setting your phone down on its face, you're not gonna scratch the screen. And then the other thing is, it also has a cutout for your Apple logo to show through if you're using an iPhone. And I found that adds a little bit of an area that you can grip with your finger and kind of use that to maneuver the phone in your hand. So definitely a fan of Spigen products, and my two favorite Spigen cases are the Thin Fit and the Tough Armor. So I definitely recommend checking those out. So next up, I want to talk about a couple of other cases here that are from a brand. They're actually nearby me. So I'm in Central Texas. These two cases are made by a company in Austin. They're pretty affordable. I think they're around $15. The name of the company is called Smartish. So this is the Smartish Kung Fu Grip. And the thing that I would say that really stands out about this case is the level of texture around the sides and on the back of the case. This case is super grippy. There's a rough texture. It doesn't hurt your hand or anything, but there's a very rough texture that really helps it lock into your hand. There's also some grooves that you can actually use to kind of really get a good grip on the case. It slides on very easily. It's a tiny bit thicker than the Caudabe sheath, but I would put it in the same area in terms of level of bulk and level of thickness. But definitely a grippy case, just a nice all-around kind of TPU, material, plastic, rubber case. Very light branding touch, kind of down here on the bottom of the case. So Smartish, very nice case by them. The other thing you may want to check out if you're looking for a wallet case is they do make a wallet case here. So there's a slot in the back where you put your cards in. Holds about 3 to 4 cards, maybe a little bit of cash, and it has the same texture as the Kung Fu Grip. So this is called the Smartish Wallet Slayer is what this is. Hold your cards really nicely, and I have reviews on all these cases that I'll link down below if you want to take a a closer look at each of these cases, you definitely can. So if you're looking for a wallet case, definitely consider taking a look at the Smartish Wallet Slayer. Next up, we're gonna go over to an interesting case here. This is not available, unfortunately, on the iPhone 11 Pro series, but you can get it on the XS Max, and I believe the iPhone 11, let me check here real quick. So yeah, so you can get it on, you have to get the, if you have a XS Max, you have an older device, which a lot of people do, you can still pick up the RhinoShield solid suit with microfiber back phone case. Great case. You can actually swap out the buttons so you can get different button colors if you want to kind of change the style of the case. But number two things. So RhinoShield, really known for their quality, really known for their drop protection. There's a honeycomb pattern that they build on the inside of their cases that really provide a high level of drop protection. So a tough case here. The case has a really good fit on the phone, but it also has that microfiber back, and that just feels really nice in your hand. It actually adds a little bit of grip because it's fabric. It's not a slick plastic, and so it's not going to slide as much as a plastic back might. But if you're rocking the XS Max or an older model, definitely check their website and see if you can grab a microfiber case if you're interested in that. The other case that I want to look at that I have for the XS Max that you can get for an iPhone 11, so not of it. Yeah, you can get it for 11 and the 11 Pro Max, and that is the OtterBox Traction series. So this is a really cool case. It's got a clear back to it. Now you may be thinking OtterBox, super thick case. They've actually come out with some much thinner cases in recent years, in the last couple of years, and the Traction series is one of those. But the unique thing about this case, one is it has a speckled pattern. It has a speckled pattern on the sides of the case, and they're really rubberized. They almost feel like tire rubber. It almost feels like you're holding kind of soft tire rubber in your hand. So I really love the feel of this case. This is the one case where when I've used this out in public, people have actually commented on it. They've actually said, "I love your phone case." So this is, people love the look of this case. If you're wanting something that has a lot of style to it, has that speckled pattern around the sides, nice rubber feel, a lot of protection. It's from OtterBox, so you're going to get good protection. Then definitely check out the Traction series. The dbrand grip. This is for the iPhone XS Max. I haven't gotten one yet for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. I've already reviewed this, so I feel like it is what it is, but the unique thing about this is obviously you can apply the dbrand skins to the back of this case, and so you can make this case your own. You can change the style of this case so you have a unique case that is set up the way you want it. And the other cool thing is it's a super lightweight case. So this is one of the lightest weight cases I've used on my phone. Pretty thin, provides a good level of protection. Buttons have a grooved pattern on them. Grippy, it has some grip texture on the sides. So I definitely recommend the dbrand grip. It's a little pricey because you're paying about $35 for the case, another $10 for the skin if you're going to put one on the back. So just keep that in mind in terms of price if you're looking for that. So last case I'm going to talk about, probably the cheapest case on this table, and one of my favorites is I was wanting to do something different around a video, so I decided I would look up the most popular phone case on Amazon. And at the time, that was the Mkeki clear case, and this is the clear case for the iPhone 11 Pro Max. This is a really nice case. I picked this up for $7.95 on Amazon. A really nice clear case, looks really good on the phone, has air pockets in the corners for drop protection. It hasn't yellowed on me through my usage. Still hasn't really scratched up very much either. I mean, I don't see any scratches on this case. Just a really nice, clear looking case that really makes your phone show through. So if you're really wanting to show off that iPhone, I've got the green iPhone here. If you really want to show off your iPhone, grab one of the Mkeki clear cases. You can't go wrong with that. And if you scratch it up or if it yellows, it's only $7.95. Go grab another one. Last case I want to talk about. I mean, I love all the cases, so I could go over, each of these, but I'm gonna do this real quick. I can't not talk about Later Case. All right, Later Case by Lou with Unbox Therapy, super thin aramid fiber, carbon fiber case. It's got a lot of criticism. It's not protective at all. It's really just for scratches, so you're not setting your phone down on its back. But it is, like 30 bucks, I think, $35, so a little bit pricey for a phone case. But I love the Later Case, love the aramid fiber thin style case. Obviously, there's times when I'm not worried about dropping it. I'm going to be, if I'm working around the office or something like that, or I'm at home, I'll pop on Later Case, and this will give me just enough protection. Last case I'll throw out, you might just check out, I do have a review on this. This is Seal by Cyril case, super colorful. This reminds me a lot of a RhinoShield case. It comes with different buttons that you can swap out to change up the color. But this also, kind of like that Spigen Thin Fit, has a really nice, smooth, soft rubber texture. So very affordable. I would definitely encourage you. I know that another guy, Mobile Reviews another channel, recently did a review of this case, and he really liked it. So if you're looking for something that's got a little color to it, soft, kind of firm rubber, then definitely check out Seal by Cyril. It's also made by Spigen, so it's kind of, I think, a partnership between the two companies. So definitely a high quality case. All right, so I hope this helps. Obviously, if you have any questions about any of the cases that I have in front of me, just leave me a comment down below. I'd love to share more information about them. I will list, I've got a number, actually just check out my channel. There's tons of reviews for each of these cases. You can find out more about each of them individually. And then the last thing, I mentioned this up front, but I don't need all these cases. So I've used a lot of them. So we're gonna do a giveaway. So here's the deal. I've never done a giveaway before. So it's free. All you need to do is make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Twitter @TheChrisTaft on Twitter, so I can DM you if you win. That's where I'll let the winner know, is on Twitter. So @TheChrisTaft on Twitter. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Leave me a comment down below. What case was your favorite case that I talked about today? And then what I'll do is I'll pick a winner. I'll reach out to you, and I'll figure out where you are. I'm in the US, so just keep that in mind. If I can mail it to you, I don't care where you are. I'll try to mail it to you, but if there's any issues, I don't know what's happening with COVID right now in the mail, but I'll try to get it to you, and then we'll go from there. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. We got another one coming up next week. I'm actually heading to the beach, so I'll probably film something from the beach, share it with you then, and I will talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.